Hello everyone, welcome to our fixed income markets outlook for February 2021. January turned out to be not so good a month for fixed income with the yields rising across the yield spectrum. With RBI starting the liquidity normalization program with the announcement of variable rate reverse repo at the beginning of January, the money market yields started to inch up, which was subsequently followed by the rise in the yields in the longer end of the spectrum and in the corporate bonds as well. Now, in our market outlook for 2021, last month we had suggested that the trajectory for 2021 will be largely guided by how and when RBI decides to normalize the excess liquidity conditions that prevailed in 2020 and which RBI let there be because of the extraordinary disruptions caused because of the COVID related situation. As we know that in the last quarter the COVID situation has improved significantly and the economy is coming back gradually on track and the liquidity continues to be in surplus, whereas the inflation was on the higher side, and therefore we believe it was the right time to gradually calibrate the liquidity back to a more normal level. Silver lining in the month of January was that the headline inflation fell to the lowest of the last 1 year at 4.6%, even though the core inflation remained at around 5.5%. As the Reserve Bank continues to normalize the liquidity surplus that is there in the system, we believe that the short term rates will continue to inch up, taking the yield curve slightly flatter from the short end side. In the budget that was announced in the first week of February, followed by the monetary policy, there are two significant observations. One is that the fiscal deficit for the FY22 was much higher at around 6.8% as compared to the market expectation of 5 to 5.5%. The fiscal deficit for FY21 was finally projected at 9.5% versus the market expectation of about 7.5 to 8%. Now, the fiscal deficit is higher largely on account of bringing on balance sheet some of the earlier offshore off balance sheet borrowings like the loans to Food Corporation of India for the food subsidy, as also for higher capital expenditure. So, to that extent the quality of the fiscal deficit seems to be improving in the given context. However, from the fixed income market side, a higher fiscal deficit means higher market borrowing, and therefore, there is a pressure on the bond yields. In the monetary policy announcement, the Reserve Bank kept the key policy rates unchanged, but decided to roll back the relaxation in the CRR which was given last year and which was available till March 2021 in a two-phased process. Reserve Bank also emphasized the need to maintain stable interest rates to support the nascent recovery on the economy. As far as our outlook is concerned, at this point the headline inflation has fallen to about 4.6% and the projections are for the headline inflation to remain around 5 to 5.25% for the foreseeable future. The global interest rate environment continues to be very benign, and therefore, at this point the Reserve Bank has the elbow room given the benign global environment and the lower headline inflation to keep interest rates under check for the time being. At this point the macro fundamentals are supportive. However, the issue therefore is of supply management, because the market is pressured because of the excess supply, and there the Reserve Bank has already announced its intent to continue to do market operations by way of open market operations and by way of operation twist, whereby the long term yields may not rise in a significant way. At the same time, because of the continued liquidity normalization program, it is possible that the short term rates may inch up somewhat. All in all, we are looking at a somewhat flatter yield curve from the short side, and that means that in a stable interest rate environment, flexible interest rate policy may be very, very helpful. Thank you so much.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.